So you want to know how to make a Headhunter in 2 days, and I will show you my strategy. So I used Abyss. This is how the tree looks like. Most important is that you take this wheel down here with desecrated currency from Abysses. Then for Waystones or tablets, you want 2 additional rare monsters are spawned from Abysses in map. This is essential. It can be on a magic or rare tablet, doesn't really matter. And then you want a Waystone, either a 4 mod if you're weaker, or if you can, a 6 mod with item rarity. High item rarity. So you get around 0.5 divines per map, and there's basically no investment outside of a few alchemy orbs. This is some raw footage of me clearing a map. This is one of the better maps. This is above average, but you will see that there's a lot of currency dropping. And this is post Headhunter, so I already bought a Headhunter. At the beginning, I ran some 4 modded maps, some yellow 4 modded maps, and I just used 2 Waystones to make it easier. If you run a 6 Waystone, if you run a 6 modded map with 3 Waystones, it's pretty rippy, and you need a very strong character. But as you can see, there's a lot of currency dropping. There's 2 great exalts, which is like 20x, and a lot of small bubblegum and other stuff. There's also a lot of rares I'm hiding because of my loot filter. And I sped up the video from time to time, so you don't have to watch everything. But I just want to show that you get a lot of exalteds. Basically from every abyss, you get like 10 exalteds or more. And oftentimes you get like the abyss currency, like the echo thing, which is worth a third of a divine. Sometimes you get like this ancient jawbone or something, which is worth a full divine or 1.1 divines. And overall, it's very good currency. And you also get divines quite often. And really the great thing about the strategy is you don't need to invest anything. Like you invest 2 alks in every 10 maps into your Waystones, or you invest some transmutes. And yeah, basically for the maps, you just alk them and exalt them. And even if you die and you lose the map, it's not a big deal because you basically didn't invest anything. And every time you are able to complete an abyss, it's very good currency. And I think I dropped 2 divines here, but I also dropped a lot of greater exalts and greater chaos and stuff like this, which, as I said, on average, it's probably like 0.5 divines per map. And it's pretty rippy. You need a strong character. The stronger your character, the more dangerous content you can farm, obviously. But even if you have a weaker character, you can still run Abyss and just try to run less rippy maps. It's very fun and rewarding. And I think in this map, there's not many Abysses, so I guess that's about it. I think I only did like maybe 5 or so. Sometimes if you have a Waystone which contains 1 additional Abyss, you can get more into them. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, the loot, and you can juice it really high. You could also run Delirium if you want. It's really up to you. But I found it the best thing. And what I also realized is nothing else drops on a map besides that. So if you don't do an Abyss, there's literally nothing dropping in a map. So it's really not the map which is juiced, but the Abysses themselves. And yeah, that's about it. If you have questions about the build, or you want to know more how this build works, I'm an Invoker. I use a Quarterstaff and Stormwave. If you want to know more detailed information, you can ask me on twitch.tv alohatft about my build. And if there's more interest, I will also upload a video. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck on farming your items.